Hello and welcome back to the Quick Tip series. Today we're going to talk about some programs that I use to keep my system up to speed and virus free and that I will recommend to you. Now keep in mind that some of these have free versions while one does not, and you will find freeware versions of that one. The first one I would like to cover is called Malwarebytes, which is a program that detects and removes spyware, adware, and other malicious programs. This is very important as these can steal your personal information and mess up your life rather badly. So just keep in mind that you want to have a program like this at all times. The second is called Avast Antivirus. Viruses are pretty much not as dangerous than malware as of these days due to viruses can be pretty much blasted by pretty much any antivirus program out there. So just keep that in mind. You really don't want to have viruses though, so you want to have a good antivirus. And the last one I'd like to cover is what I would say is a utility program, and I highly recommend utility programs because they help keep your system clutter free, as I said before. So this time I would like to suggest a program called Tuneup Utilities, which will help keep your system in good order. Now keep in mind that it is a retail program and you should buy it if you're going to use it, so please don't pirate it. However, there are others out there if you decide not to pay for it, so just do some homework for them. So to give you a hand, I'm going to show you the address and the URLs and whatnot for the websites you're going to need to download the program. So let's begin. First of all, we're going to go to my folders and pop it up. And the first one I guess we'll use is Avast, and it's pretty easy. You just type in avast.com and then hit go. And do your download, and it will pretty much just do the basic updating its software and virus definitions, and then you can have it scan. And it should pretty much detect most of your viruses, if not all of them, and do what it's going to do. So that's pretty easy. Second one we're going to do is the second of the two free programs called Malwarebytes, and all you have to do is type in www.malwarebytes.org and hit enter, and it will take you to this site, which all you have to do is click this button right here, or if you want the pro version, you just hit the buy now version. Most of the time the free version will do you just fine, but if you want to go big or go home, just go ahead and buy it. Now for TuneUp, you're going to want to go to www.tune-up.com, and it does come with a 15-day free trial, so if you try it and like it, then you may buy it. If you don't, just toss it. No harm, no foul. It is by AVG, which is a pretty trusted name in the antivirus world, so you can kind of like it or not. Anyway, to give you a heads up on what it's going to look like, you can just click on, well, I'll click and show you what the interface for Malwarebytes, which mine is currently running, will show you. It's pretty easy. It gives you files in quarantine, which basically means anything it finds that it doesn't like. And keep in mind, sometimes the programs will false read something like a game or something and say it's malicious when it's not. So just check on that instead of just hitting delete everything, because you don't know what you're deleting unless you look. Just keep that in mind. Now, Avast is pretty easy. In my case, I'm going to go here and click here, and it will show you what it's like and how to scan and all that other stuff. I always recommend do full system scans whenever you don't have anything better to do. So just take care of that. Now, my personal weapon of choice is Tuneup Utilities, and it looks like this. You can configure what's called turbo mode, so if you're on a desktop, you can choose that, and if you're on a laptop or something running batteries, you can use economy mode. Now, what's cool about this is you can go in here and disable startup programs that will slow your computer down on startup. Like if you decide to have something pop up like Facebook or something the second you log in, that really does slow your system down. I really don't recommend it. So you can disable programs like that, and you can disable programs right now to where they're not going to turn on unless you click their icons and deliberately pull them up. So they're not going to run in the background. And you can click here on one-click maintenance, and it'll run your registry and defrag your hard drives and things like that. And it pretty much makes your life a lot easier, which is why they charge you for it. So I recommend those. You can go with whatever you want. it's not my call, but these are ones I would recommend. So anyway, thank you for taking the time to check out this quick tips to that video. Um, as always, if you like it, just hit the like button, subscribe, give me some feedback, what you think, tell me how I did, and ask questions. There's never a dumb question. So just go ahead and leave something in the comments below. And as always, thank you for checking out the channel.